Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Attack of the B Team with Cantavril. So I have to apologize in advance for the lower than average sound quality in this episode. I've actually been sick last couple of days, and my voice is not as good as it usually is. So as bad as my sound quality is normally, it'll be slightly worse today. So be forewarned. So what I'm doing right now is doing a little bit of mining because I am in search of a certain kind of ore. We are still, as you can see, trapped in Tropicraft. I'm looking for azurite, and I can't freaking find it. I have found diamond, I found coal, I found silver, I found iron, redstone, all kinds of stuff. I have found all kinds of things. I've even found, you can see this pick I'm using here. This is a Udiolite pick. It's not too bad actually. I think it's roughly equal to iron or diamond level. Yeah, I'm purposely not picking up because I don't freaking need diamond. What I need is azurite. So I've given this a little bit of thought, and I've had plenty of time out here in the middle of this ocean here, and there are, as far as I can tell, three ways that I can get back to the overworld. The first way is probably the least likely of them, and that's going to be building a spaceship using Galacticraft. I have a second level here I'm trying also. And I don't think it's even possible because of the fact that I don't think oil naturally spawns in Tropicraft. And so I probably will not be able to make fuel and use it that way. So that one's out. The second way I think is possible is this way. In order to make this thing I found out about, a Tropics Portal Enchanter. And what this does, as far as I can tell, if you make a 5x5 of smooth sandstone, fill it with Tropicraft water, and hit it with this thing, it will turn into a portal that will take you back to the overworld. Great! I've actually found quite a bit of this stuff, not this stuff, actually not this stuff either, but this stuff, zircon crystal, which you smelt in order to make smelted zircon, which you surround with diamond in order to make zirconium, which you add with a couple of bamboo sticks in order to make this enchanter. What I have not found in any amount is azurite, which is used for two things. One is this portal enchanter. The other thing it's used for is this thing, a water wand, which actually could have been pretty useful to me, because as you can see around me, I am no longer underwater, although I actually am still underwater. So you can see I relocated some coral. I got a nice little coral bed there. I got a fish. This is sort of my inverted fish tank. Instead of building a tank with water in it, I built a tank with me in it around water. Oh, and as you just saw a moment ago, I'm actually wearing armor. This is wood armor from Tinker's Construct. I was initially going to make some of the wood armor or stone armor from random things, but I think the version that this is using of random things does not include the stone and wood armor. It's kind of odd, but well. So I really haven't had much use for the armor. I just thought I might as well look a little more native to wear wooden armor. I still would like to get some more coral in here, especially on this side. It's kind of dark. So I said those are two ways to get back to the overworld. There is actually a third way, and that is, of course, a nether portal, or plain old ordinary nether portal. My plan is to make a nether portal, go into the nether, and then navigate from there back to my world portal. Yes, but first thing I want to give you a brief tour of what I've done so far off camera. I've done quite a bit. Oh, pay no attention to this cooked delicious dino meat. The dinosaurs in question fell off of trees while I was cutting them down. Don't judge me. So here's what I got. I have my sort of Southern Ocean module here, and this is normal size for me. This is 32 by 11. That's my standard size for modules. Got some tiki torches for illumination. Got my Tinker's Construct stuff here. I'm making a couple of, well, I think I'm making a couple of small tools. I'm actually finding that the Udiolite stuff is actually very useful, and I found quite a bit of it, but no freaking azurite. I've got sugarcane over here, and I've got, oh, actually relocated my bamboo field over here because I needed quite a bit more than I figured, because the top of this, which is not finished yet, is actually made out of thatch. And how you make thatch? Well, thatch stairs. You make it actually with sugarcane. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, there it is. Thatch stairs. 3 sugarcane gives you 1 thatch stairs. So not too shabby when it comes to it. You can also you do the thatch bundle. You just make 4, which is actually, wait, is that 4? 4 to 1, and then 3 to 4. So that's equal, I think. If I'm wrong, but this is a partially constructed thatch roof, and I've mostly finished the the bamboo bundle building. This is our Tropicraft vacation home, I guess you could say. I also made a couple of renovations on the side here. This is my lounge area off to this side. Over here is where I'm going to build my portal back to the Nether, and eventually back to my base with an EP2 portal. But one thing I haven't done yet, which I want to do on camera, is name this base. I'm thinking about this for a while. And I wanted something that was suitably sort of space oriented, because I did get here via the moon. And I think I've decided to call it dun, 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 Cape Cantavril, as in Canaveral, but Cant and Avril Lavigne. So yeah. This is sort of the opposite of Cape Canaveral, which is all technological and everything, and this is a freaking bamboo and thatch hut. Although I must say I'm very pleased with how this module came out, and I'm actually going to build something today because I have some time, which is going to make this even more cool. Because I'm discovering that Blocko Head, which I found off of that mountain over there, we're actually going to go back to that very soon, sorry, Chunko Head, is not really that useful. Maybe if you use a couple things, like you make slabs out of it, stairs, kind of useful for decoration. You make a dagger out of it. You can also make a drink mixer. That I am very interested in, because I'm very interested in drinks. So I'm going to make a drink mixer. I'm probably going to make a couple of these, actually. I think I need some sugar, and I have lime. Cool. So what I want to do is quite simple. I want to put it, not over there, I want to put it right here. Oh, pretty big thing, isn't it? We'll move it back up a bit. There we go. Put it up against the wall here. So my understanding, and I just recently watched Paul Soares Jr. His Tropicraft thing. So apparently you take sugar. Oh, I think it did work. Lime, sugar, and oh, where's my mug? Always I keep my mug. I think you just put that in here, and it shakes up, and we have a cocktail. Now this is the cool part. I know people are making tiki bars, they're making actual bars, lounges. This is, as far as I know, the only swim up bar. So you can go here after a nice long swim, grab your cocktail, and keep swimming. Isn't that cool? Well, I think it's cool anyway. So what's next on the to-do list here? Okay, well, there's a couple of things I want to look into. I'm looking through my Encyclopedia Tropica. See what else I can make. One of the things I noticed last episode, I think it was, is I have a recipe for where's this? Or for flippers. They will increase your swim speed. How do you make flippers? I'm interested in that. Okay, there's two different kinds of flippers actually. There's actually BOP flippers, which doesn't have a recipe. Might be a drop, and leather and lapis. I don't think I actually have any lapis. Okay. Well, I mean, I've done a lot of mining and I haven't found any lapis, and I found all the rest of this stuff. Okay, so it's possible that it doesn't spawn in this area. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Okay, moving on to the second thing I want to look into. I think it was also on here. Leather, lime. Where is it? Okay, this was it, but it wasn't listed here. So what I want to make is a snorkel. There we go. Snorkel requires bamboo shoots and 2 glass panes. That I can manage. Because I just made a whole bunch more glass. Yeah, I wanted to make the glass for the roof, because I wanted to have at least a partially clear roof. Make a little bit of glass panes. And One snorkel. I don't think this thing takes durability. So I guess I mean, does it go on my head? Yep. Okay, so it goes on my head. Let's see how it looks. And it kind of reduces my visibility. Interesting. So I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like it's just a band of losing daylight here. Okay. So let's head in the water and see what it looks like. Oh ho ho! Oh wow. Okay, so if I had flippers in addition, this would be awesome. This like quadruples um my breathing here. This is excellent. Look at this. Oh man, I could sell tickets to this. Look at all this coral. I need to add a lot more, but this is based on a couple of different trips into the area. That is so cool. Where'd the fish go? Oh man, I'm having deja vu. I remember the one time I went snorkeling in the ocean. It was in Hawaii years ago, and one thing I learned about that, well, it's the general trend is that in general, when you look for waters to go snorkeling in, you either get beautiful fish or you get beautiful coral. And in Tropicraft, we actually get both. Sorry for the camera movements. It's kind of hard to stay still when you're going after fish. But that is really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to look into is making a blowgun. I was looking at it for a while. It's a dart blower from the Bounce Plenty, which is made from river cane. We don't have that right now. There's also, it's not, I'm making a blowtorch. We are making a blowgun. So these look like they're all, interesting. So let's just pick one of these. Poison, slow, harm, confuse. Let's try harm. So that takes 2 bamboo sticks and a harm curare. How do you make that? Doesn't say. Okay, my understanding about curare is you have to make it in a bowl. And I'm pretty sure curare is the correct term for it. Okay. Oh, nice. We found the other use of chunk of head. So let's make this curare bowl. And I'll put it right next to my Tinker's Construct stuff. I'm hoping that I can do that in here. So here's the tricky part. I don't know how to make this thing. There's different recipes you can do for different things. Not quite sure what does what. Banana na na banana na na banana dun 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 banana dun 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 banana dun dun dun. Yeah, I've been humming that for a while now here. So here is what I've learned from looking through the Tropicraft wiki. In order to make curare, you actually need. Oh my God! That's a village. I finally found a village. I've been looking around here for a good 20 minutes or so. I finally found a village. That is excellent. Cool. I'm writing down the coordinates of this thing. So I'm looking around for a while, and online I found that these flowers that are all over the place I thought were just purely decorative are actually ingredients used in making various forms of curare. Unfortunately, the one I wanted to make, the dart of harming, is the most difficult to make because it requires something called magic mushrooms. I haven't found any of them. I'm not sure if there's a biome for them or what, but that is so cool. I found a village. So I have a inventory full of crotan, canna, orchids, crocosmia, chromelia diffusa, and some lemon trees that I picked up along the way. So I'm gonna head back and see what I can make out of this thing, if anything. So how do you like my little garden over here? This is all I was able to find. I was able to find 2 of these pathos over here and 1 croton, and also just 1 magic mushroom. I'm not even going to touch this thing because apparently this is used to make something called fertilizer, which I'm wondering if it might make the rest of these grow. I'm really not sure off the top of my head. So I found 1. I'm not going to touch it until I find at least a second one at some point. However, one thing I did learn is that all but two of the Curare recipes require magic mushrooms and in large amounts. Of those two that do not, one of them is the Curare of hunger, which we can't really test except on ourselves. I don't really want to shoot myself with it. But the other one is the Curare of weakness, and that one I might be able to test depending on what it actually does in terms of poisoning. So I'm going to probably shoot one of the dinosaurs around here or something. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill it, probably. So for that, we are going to need one anemone, which is this here. We're going to need one canna, and we're going to need one crocosmia. Crocosmia. I'm just going to call it crocus because it's one of my favorite flowers. And it was kind of simple. Actually, crocus is a small blue flower. This is a big red flower, but close enough. So here's what we do. You go over to the Curare bowl and you put in your ingredients. So look carefully. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's oriented like this. So this is the configuration. Apparently, the maximum number of different ingredients you can put in there is 9, because that's what you need for the most expensive recipe, which is actually the art of harming. So that you need 6 mushrooms, 1 acai vine, and an orchid. I haven't even seen the acai vine. I'm not even sure what it looks like. I think I may have seen 1 or 2. Come to think of it. But okay, so what you do at this point is you need a vanilla Minecraft stick, and you just look over it and stir it like hell. Just spam right click, and eventually, there you go. We have one Curare, and this one is a weakness Curare. So in order to use it though, you need to make 2 of them. So I'll be right back, and I'll show you how to use it. Oh, ho, ho. Hey there, how you doing? This guy's having a vacation, he is. This is the second vanilla reskin mob I have seen so far in Tropicraft. This is a, I think this one may also be bugged like the skeleton we saw last episode. So I think it will attack me if I move close to it, but it probably won't show it. So I'm going to try and hit it and move away. Just try and kill it normally. Oh, it blew up into flowers. Oh, that is the most adorable thing I have ever heard. Oh man, I'm having a flashback to a comedy routine I saw years ago. It was Robert Williams, and he was saying like, there's one country on Earth that would never invent an atomic bomb, and that's Jamaica. They may make an atomic bong, but never the atomic bomb. The difference is that when the atomic bomb goes off, there is devastation and radiation, but when the atomic bomb goes off, there is celebration. I love it. I love that creeper. That's the first tropical creeper I've seen so far. And I wish there were more because those things are awesome. I'll find more along the line. But I am here because I have a small problem. I'm hoping this guy can help me. Sorry, this is for science. Did I get it? No. Can I fly? Oh, come on. What's the use of a pterosaur that can't fly? So the reason I came out here to kill that poor defenseless pterosaur is because I have no feathers. And apparently you need feathers in order to make blowguns. And the only other thing I think that may drop feathers in here that I've seen so far is the fail gull. I think I've only seen maybe 3 of those so far. So I'm going to keep looking and see if I can find it. Be right back. How could I possibly fail to find a fail gull? I mean, that is so meta, if nothing else. Okay, I've been flying around for about 45 minutes now. I found 2 more of those Tropicraft creepers that off camera, and they do, in fact, even when you actually kill them, they still explode into flowers. Unfortunately, none of the flowers they dropped was a magic mushroom. Although I did find quite a bit more materials, including 6 of these coconut grenades. Now I want to check this because apparently this thing was disabled, and I wanted to see if that's actually true. So I can find a good place to throw a grenade around here. There's not really much land I can use. It's a testing ground. Let me try over here. I got every inch of land on this little island used for something. Okay. Check the coconut bomb waitlist and the config file. Okay, so it just destroys them. Okay, that's what I thought. But I want to check anyway. Although those creepers also did drop gunpowder, so there's a small source of gunpowder in here. Unfortunately, there's no freaking feathers. So I'm going to show you how to make a curare bow. It's relatively simple. All you need are bamboo sticks and one of these weakness curare, and you have a blowgun. Unfortunately, in order to make the darts for it, you need iron, which I have, and feathers, which I don't have. So you use the curare, more curare for. I think you need 4. You get 4 darts per use. So not terrible, but unfortunately, I can't show you how it works because I don't have the ammo. But I think we've come to the end of another episode. This has been GenerikB for Attack of the B Team, and I'll see you all next time.